Alright guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the final of my Advanced SBC tutorials. The final hybrid nations, we are doing the Final Four. Final Four, very aptly named Final SBC for us to do. We've already done all of the hybrid leagues, we've already done all of the League and Nation hybrids. This is the last one, okay? So, the Final Four. There's a lot of fours in the requirements. Okay, so we've got exactly 4 countries, regions, nations, exactly 4 from the same country, 4 from one club, 4 rares, and then just 70 rating and 15 chem. Gives you a mixed players pack, which I know isn't great, but it's going to get you towards the 100k pack for completing the group. So definitely worth doing. It's only 2k, obviously no position changes as per usual. So we're going to get into it right now, and as we get into it, I'm going to remind you about our sponsors. Eneba, I just want to thank them for sponsoring all of the Advanced SBCs this year. You can check them out in the description if you want any cheap PSN codes, Xbox codes, or PC codes. So going to get our first 2 players in now. We are going to have these 2 both from Denmark. We're going to go with Graves, Simon Graves, it might be pronounced Graves, I don't know, and then Daniel Hoeg for 150. So what you want here is to get a perfect link, okay guys? Make sure you get a perfect link. It doesn't have to be Danish, it could be any nation, and try and get some high rated silvers for it, for a perfect link here, okay, between the centre back. So again, I'm going to reiterate because people didn't really understand on the give me 5 on, even though I said it a few times. Make sure it's a perfect link, but it doesn't have to be this exact perfect link, okay? So, moving on, we're going to have 4 rare players, and what I'd recommend is you get 4 rare players that are all from the same nation and region, they're all from the same region and league, and make sure that at least, well, there's at least 1 perfect link in here. So I've gone with Scotland, and we're going to use these 4 right here. Again, I'm going to reiterate again, I'm going to keep doing it, but just so people here make sure that you don't use these players if they become expensive. Just get players from the same league or even a different league that work. Okay, if you need any help with leagues that you want me to recommend, just let me know down below. So I've got Murray Davidson. You can see him for 150 here, playing for St Johnston. He perfect links with our striker here, Chris Kane, who's also 150. Make sure you get Chris and not Harry. And then we've got Greg Kilty in his 4-star weak foot right here, playing for, I think that's St Mirren. And then to finish off this little area here from Kilmarnock, we've got Rory McKenzie again for 150 coins. And you can see, guys, we only need 15 chem, we're already up to 14. So doing pretty well. So we're going to go to goal. We're going to go in goal next. And when you're using silvers, there is one very easy thing to do, and that is to go with the Copa Sudamericana players. And we're going to have Gonzalez in goal, because these silvers, they're not very competitive because they don't come up when you search for silvers. So basically no one buys them. So Ignacio Gonzalez is going in goal for just 150 coins, which is pretty nice if you ask me. And then we're going to have a few Argentinian players in there as well, okay? So we are going to have, if I can get them, we're going to have this guy here, Castellani for 150. I know he's out of position, I'm aware of that, but we're putting him anyway. Okay, he's going to go and chill right there. Gonzalo Castellani for 150 coins. If I go through any of these too quickly, guys, just let me, just pause the video, put it on a lower speed or whatever, because I know a few people have let me know they've had that problem in the past. So Augustin Fontana is our next player for 150 coins. Again, there's a lot of Argentinian strikers you can use from Sudamericana if he becomes expensive. A lot of them are high rated too, so you shouldn't have a problem there. And then we're going to have 1 gold here. This one is really, really easy to get. We are going to go with Pizzella right here. He gets quite a lot of rating for us. He also gets our Argentine chem, which means we're up to 16 chem. So Jumant Pizzella there for 300 coins. We can go in and out so you can see the chem ratings on the players because it hasn't updated. That's becoming more of an issue for some reason right now. And then just to finish off, you need an Argentine or a Danish player right here. You could go Chile as well, but I'd recommend going Argentine or Danish if they're gold just to get through. So I'm going to put it on Danish just because I've got a few in my club. I'm going to go with Joachim Andersen, but Paulson is a really, really good cheap one for just 300 coins if you don't have one. So yeah, I've gone with Joachim Andersen. You can see him there, but I'd recommend going for Paulson. So we're going to submit that out and finish off the SBC. And, of course, it's 100k pack time. Not opening it right now. I'm going to open that on stream tomorrow if you're watching this when the video comes out. Opening 3 100k packs tomorrow for ones to watch, so make sure you're tuning in. And obviously let me know if you get anything good as well, but we will be opening the mixed players pack if I can find it, just to show you what you're going to get from this. It's not great, but you've got a tiny bit of well, you've got a really, really tiny chance of still getting a decent player. We have got, I don't know who that is, but we've got Haps. It used to be Dutch, and he was pretty good. But yeah, okay, we've got Kier in there. Again, that's a good card. Probably made our money back on that one, I'd say. But that's the end of the Advanced SBCs, guys. We've made it. It took a while. I'm sorry it took a little while this year, but I've managed to do it in decent time. There'll be a lot more videos throughout the year, all the marquee matchup stuff like that, so make sure you're staying tuned. Thanks for the massive support on these, and I really hope that you guys get something good and that I've helped you along the way. So I will see you soon for another video. Make sure you're coming back, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.